So my story actually started at the end of a really fun ski day, and I was at a resort and I was coming up a flight of stairs in my ski boots. And as I got to the top, someone I'd never seen before in my life said, "Why are you so out of breath?" And I was taken aback. And I said, I don't know, because I came up a flight of steps in ski boots. But I started thinking, well, I am out of breath just coming up a flight of stairs. That's odd. And I started thinking about how when we would start our hiking season, that my husband, my friends, everybody got into shape faster than I did. And I was still breathing hard at the end of the summer. So at that point, I thought, maybe we should investigate this. So I had gone to my doctor and talked to him about it, and he said, yeah, let's check it out. He ordered an echocardiogram to look at my heart valves, and he ordered a PET stress test, which is, according to him, the gold standard. And they also did a pulmonary function test, and all of my tests came back normal. So we were about to go overseas for an extended trip, and my plumber was here checking on some things, and I was telling him about my story, and he said, Laura, if it were me, I think I'd go to a cardiologist and just get checked out for sure. I think as women, we think, I don't want to bother anybody. I don't want to take up resources that somebody else needs. And I just thought, well, I need to check. I need to see what's going on. I ended up going to the cardiologist. Never been to one before. And he said, you're out of breath. It's a classic symptom for women with heart issues. And he said, I want to do an angiogram. When I woke up from the procedure, a man walked into my room and went to the heart that's cleverly there right on the board for patients, and he went down and said, okay, so this is your left anterior descending artery. It's one of your 4 main arteries. He said it's 100% blocked, so we will need to do a bypass. And I'm in shock at this point. And I said, what do you mean open heart surgery? And he said, yes. And I said, what about a stent? Isn't there something before open heart surgery? He said, well, not when your artery is 100% blocked. And then he said, oh goodness, has the cardiologist not come in yet? And I said, no. And he said, well, hi, I'm your surgeon. I'm Dr. McKellar. So that's how I met Dr. McKellar. And that was simultaneously the scariest and best day of my life. The number one thing that I'd like to say is definitely, if you have even the tiniest doubt, get it checked out. You're not taking up resources you shouldn't. It's very important. Your family wants you around. And the other thing that I felt was really key was cardiac rehab. The statistics are really good for those who do cardiac rehab, for their recovery time, for their lack of relapse. It's hard to believe that 3 weeks to the day after your surgery, and they're getting you on a treadmill, and that you're starting to do exercises. And 10 weeks after my surgery, I was allowed to ski. It was so incredible just to feel, gosh, 10 weeks ago I was in a hospital recovering from open heart surgery, and how grateful I was just to be out there.